Alrighty, let's flip onto our belly and do some swans. Okay, so you're going to go face down. And we're going to separate the legs a little wider than hips distance, and your hands. You want to have your hands in a nice, wonderful position so you're not all jammed up in your shoulders. So maybe a little wider than your mat if you have your mat. And we're going to roll our shoulders down and back, and then we're going to imagine we have a little marble under our nose. And we're going to roll the marble all the way up. You may need to walk your hands out a little bit in front of you. Then we're going to take a breath, and we're going to roll the marble underneath our nose all the way back down and look at the ground. Roll the shoulders towards your hips. Roll your marble up, 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 and come all the way as much as your body will allow. Keep your belly working. Inhale, and then exhale. Roll the marble down, 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 down. Again. Roll the shoulders back, and roll your marble up. Take your breath. And roll your marble down. We're going to do 2 more like this. Roll the shoulders down to the hips. And roll your marble up, 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 up. Chest is wide. Take a breath. And roll your marble down, 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 down. Last time. Roll your shoulders back to the hips. And roll your marble up, 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 up. Take your breath. And roll your marble down, 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 down. Okay, now we're going to add on. You're going to inhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Exhale, roll your marble up. Now we're going to stay up. And we're going to bend our elbows, keep reaching our head to the sky, and lift one leg off the ground so we're in a nice big arch. And then you're going to come all the way back up. Now, you're going to bend the elbows, go down to the elbows, but lift the other leg off the ground. And then come back to the extension. Keep your head reaching to the sky. And one leg lifts as you bend the elbows. Keep your head up, come back up. And the other leg lifts as you bend the elbows. And straighten the arms. Let's go again. One leg lifts as you bend the elbows. And come back up. The other leg lifts as you bend the elbows. And come back up. 2 more rounds. Lift the leg, bend the elbows, crown of the head to the sky. And come up. Lift the other leg, bend the elbows, crown of the head to the sky, and up. 1 more, rock it forward, and come up, and rock it forward, and come up. Nice. Lower down, and let's shift back and rest for 1 moment. Let your hips release. We're going to go back down and do a little more, but take a little break here for a second. Okay, we're going to go back down and do some more extension. This time we're going to squeeze your legs tight together in parallel, and you're going to be on your elbows. Your hands can be down flat, or you can make fists with them. You're going to roll your shoulders down to your back pockets and have your upper middle back as wide as you can. Now, try keep your legs together if you can, but if you need to, you can separate them apart a little bit. Big inhale, belly is lifted. And then as you exhale, you're just going to bend one leg and bring it back down. Exhale, you're going to bend the other leg and bring it back down. As you bend the leg, you should feel a stretch across the front of your hip and bring it down. And bend the other leg. Keep your upper middle back wide. We're strengthening your arms and your abs. Exhale. Belly is in and stretching out the front of your hip and squeezing your glutes and your hamstrings. Other leg. Everything opposite of what you do all day long, rounded forward. Again. One leg up with the pointed leg and reach it down. Other leg up. We're just going to keep the toe pointed and bring it down. Last set. Bend one knee and bring it down. Bend the other knee and bring it down. Good. Let's go ahead and rest a moment again. First, just let your body go down and relax a second. And now I want you to shift back into child's pose so that your hips can release in the front. I know that was so much fun. We're going to do both legs at the same time, but we're going to keep our head down while we do it. So, head is on your hands, forehead is on your hands, legs are together. You're going to squeeze your butt muscles and press your hips to the ground. You're going to take a big inhale, and then as you exhale, try bend both legs, keeping the hips to the ground and your toes pointed. And then inhale, bring them down. Keep the legs tight together. Again, exhale, hips go down, belly comes up, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten the legs back out. Again, exhale, hips press down as you bend the knees. Inhale, straighten the legs back out. 2 more like this. Bend the knees. And straighten the legs back out. 1 more, hips go down. Bend the knees. And straighten the legs back out. All right, now you're going to lift your head and reach your arms back, but stay looking on the ground. Now you're going to inhale and exhale. Come up and look at the wall in front of you with your chest open. And lower down. And again, reach your fingers back, straighten those elbows and look front. And lower down. And reaching those fingers back, look at the wall in front of you. Keep the elbows straight. And lower down. Keep the legs tight together. 2 more. Open the chest. And lower down. 1 more. Open the chest. And lower down. Now we're going to alternate. Bend the knees. And then as you straighten the knees, open the chest. As you lower down, bend the knees and open the chest. Keep your elbows straight. Bend the knees. Open the chest. 2 more. Bend the knees. Open the chest. 1 more. Bend the knees. And open the chest. And let's lower down. Put your hands at your forehead. Take a little breather here. And then press back. And let's rest in our child's pose. Alrighty, let's go on to all fours. And we're going to do some alternating doggybesque. Upper middle back is wide, head is out and away. You're going to reach one arm forward and the other leg backwards. And then you're going to reach out to one long line. You're going to touch down. And then you're going to come back in. Now you're going to shift to the other side. The other arm goes forward and the opposite leg goes backwards. Lift it up, reach to one long line. Put it back down. And come in. Up to tempo. Here we go. Out. Lift it up. Put it down. Bring it in. And out. Lift it up. Put it down. That was 2. Out. Lift. Down. And in. Out. Lift. Down. That was 3. Out. Lift, down, and in, out, lift, down. 1 more set. We go out, reach away, down, and in and out. Reach away, down. Very good. All right, shift back for a moment. Come back up. We're going to shift to plank. You can separate your hands a little bit, separate your knees a little bit. Big inhale. Now shift forward, and you want your shoulders over your hands if you can. And now shift back where you were, and you'll feel a nice stretch in your armpits. And shift forward. Squeeze that booty. And shift backwards. And again, shift forward. You're trying to get head, shoulders, hips, and knees in one long line. And then shift backwards. 2 more. Shift forwards. Upper middle back is wide. And shift backwards. 1 more. Shift it forwards. And shift it backwards. Good. Let your arms rest a second. All right, come on up. We're going to go and do something called kneeling sidekicks. So these get very fancy, and this will be the beginning version of what we're going to do. Okay? So you're going to come up onto your knees, try and keep your hips nice and even, and then you're going to go over to your side. You're going to bring one hand down and the other leg out long. So you're on one leg. This hand can be on your hip. Reach the arm down and the head out and away. Now you're going to point that toe, and you're just going to gently lift it off the ground and then flex and lower just a little bit. Point and lift. Flex and lower. 2. Point and lift. Flex and lower. 3. Chest stays open. Flex and lower. 4. 1 more. Point, lift, flex, and lower. 5. Very good. Come back up to kneeling. And now we're going to go to the other side. All right? So you're going to shift over, put the hand down, reach the other leg out. This is a bit of a balancing act, but we're training for the Olympics later. Here we go. We're going to point and lift and flex and lower. 1. Point and lift, flex and lower. 2. Point and lift, flex and lower. 3. Point and lift, flex and lower. 4. Point and lift and flex and lower. 5. Very good. Come back up to kneeling. All right, let's do a gentle little figure 4 stretch. So go ahead and lie down onto your back. And just bring one ankle over the other knee. And then you can bring your legs up and grab on and stretch the hip out. And then bring it down. And change over to the other side. You're going to bring the other ankle up over the knee and bring it in and stretch. And bring it down. Okie dokie. Come on up now. And what you're going to do is put your hands back. They can go like this if you have the flexibility to do it, or you can just turn your fingers off side. Feet are going to be hips distance apart. Chest is open and you're looking out and away. Big breath in. Exhale, you're going to squeeze your butt and lift your hips as high as you can to tabletop while you look forward. And then you're going to crease it down. And again, exhale. Press down. Lift the booty, reach the knees forward, and lower the booty and shift back a little bit. Again, exhale, lift the booty, shift the knees forward. Try open the hips, straight elbows if you can. and lower back down. 2 more. Exhale. Lift the hips, open the chest, keep looking straight forward, and lower down. And last time. Exhale. And lower back down. Nice. All right, extend the legs and just reach forward and hang over your legs. And take a little breather and feel your hamstrings and your back relax. Alrighty, let's go ahead and lie down onto our back and do a gentle release. We're going to bring one leg in and stretch it up to the sky. You can grab onto the back of your hamstring. You're going to flex your foot and reach the leg forward and press into your hands so you activate your hamstrings. And then I want you to point your toe and pull your leg to you a little bit. And again, flex your foot, reach forward, press into your hands, have nice straight elbows. And then you can bend your elbows, point your toe, and bring your leg to you a little bit. And one more. Flex the foot and press forward. And point the toe and reach the leg to you. Hands come down, reach out through the toe, pull the abs in, reach the leg out and away. Bring the other leg in, stretch it up to the sky, grab onto the back of your leg. Flex the foot and press the leg away from you. Point the toe and bring the leg towards you. Flex the foot and press and go away from you. Point the toe and bring the leg towards you. Last time, flex the foot and press and push the leg away from you. Point the toe and bring the leg to you. Let your arms go down and reach that leg out and away to the ground as you pull your belly button into your spine. Take a moment and just notice how fantastic you feel. And now let's come on up to stand and roll our spine out a little bit. So come on up. And then you're going to flip up onto your feet here. And just get as absolutely tall as you can. Have your heels, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, and your head all lined up. Reach down through your heels and up to the sky through the crown of your head. Nice open chest. Nod your chin, and I want you to roll down one little bit at a time, like you're peeling your spine away from an imaginary wall behind you. Once you get down, look down, see if your feet are even. If they're not, even them out. Let's bend your knees a little bit. And then press down through the heels, reach down through the crown of the head as you straighten. And bend your knees a little bit. And straighten. And bend your knees a little bit. And straighten. And now bend your knees, pull the belly button up and in, and sequence up through your spine one little bit at a time. Heels to the ground, shoulders wide, head grows up to the sky. And nod the chin, and you're going to roll and sequence down through the spine. One little bit at a time. Take a big breath in. Pull the belly button up and in. And roll up through the spine. One little bit at a time. And let's nod the chin and roll down through the spine. One little bit at a time. And pull the belly up and in and roll up through the spine. One little bit at a time, growing as tall as we can. We made it! Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Again, click on the link or the QR code and go ahead and download my Ultimate Joint Pain Eliminator Starter Kit. You'll also be registered for my email newsletter, where you'll get a workout, a recipe, one of my favorite products, as well as a quote each week to help keep you motivated and in shape. Have a great day. Aloha.